this is something I think I made like a TikTok about it.
Caught my sister effing her gay friend.
Man, a while ago. I think again because the Premier League was having so many like just crazy decisions going on, and it looks like I am wearing lipstick. I promise you I'm not. Um, let me see. Where was it? See if I can find it real quick. VAR. Okay, here we go. I did. See? Okay, I knew it. Okay. Yes, I am staring at myself. Sexy as hell. No, I'm just kidding. But um, that was my suggestion. My suggestion was make it transparent. Let me see. No, I don't want to go through the whole thing. But I just wanted to see that there was transparency. Again, basically the whole point of the thing was there's there's a VAR room. I forget what Stotley Park or some really British park was just in a room, and they were just making decisions, and they would decide what would go on VAR, what would be reviewed by VAR, what wouldn't. If there was a review and they decided not to, escalate or whatever you call it, or if they decided that it was fine, some of the offside stuff. Sometimes we got some insight based off of like the replays that were like, oh, they're looking, I guess, at this foul at the build up. Oh, I guess they're looking for the second tap offsides, not the first. There's just a lot of like mystery. And I think on top of them making really, really, really bad decisions, there was what was the team? I think it was West Ham. I think weirdly in that TikTok I maybe showed examples here, but there was a couple where like that was my whole thing. See how the XFL was showing reviews basically. Damn, I guess not. I did
Julius
I
Randle had a tough.
promise you I did try to include some videos here. I think it was this. And yes, the beautiful third kit here for Liverpool. Again, from them making egregious decisions, not drawing on the right, last defender. This egregious handball, yeah. Chelsea was playing. I don't know, it was for Bright. There was a bunch, but anyway, this was one that was crazy. This was not ruled a handball. Bro is he's playing goalie, right? And they didn't even review it. Or if they did, that would be even worse if they reviewed it, right? Like, how are you saying you saw that and you were just like, yeah, that's fine. He can play goalie, Like, there was a lot of things where in looking at VAR, like, I do agree with the idea of VAR. I just don't think the Premier League is doing it right. And so there were just these decisions left to these rooms where, like people quit, people were fired. The PGMOL would apologize to teams, but only did it like one time, and all these other teams were like, where the fuck is my apology? Like, you fucked my season here. You cost me 3 points, or whatever the case was. So there was so much of like, man, y'all ain't, either you're not looking at it, or you are looking at it, you're not looking at the right thing, or how did you come up to this decision? I've been saying it the whole time. If at least they explain it, then we can take a look at how to fix it. That's the only way that you should be going about your business, is transparency. Especially like this. The NBA already implemented it. I showed an example of the XFL implementing it, which, we can take a look at the clip, but basically they're like, okay, this guy's here and this guy's there. That's why we're looking here. Et cetera, et cetera. Whatever we want to say. But I've been saying that the whole time. They need to say, like how they came to the decision. I've been watching it in the Women's World Cup. I've been watching it in the Women's World Cup where they're coming out and they're explaining the decision. They're basically saying like, after review, it's a foul, which is a very similar thing to the NFL that they already do. But that's not enough. That's just not enough. Like they have to, as fans, and I think as people that love the integrity of the sport, would love to see the discussions of how they reach those decisions. Again, this isn't one of those things where you're trying to catch them necessarily, right? You're saying, hey, if we want to fix the game or if we want to make laws more better, how do we do that? You know, because right now you're looking at a clear handball, you're looking at a clear offsides, or you're looking at a penalty, and what makes you give it or not give it? Okay, like what does that? How do you reach that conclusion? And I think everybody kind of sees, or everybody kind of wants that. Well, apparently I saw today that Ligue 1 is providing incredible insight. So I actually haven't seen the video, and would assume that they're speaking French, so I'm not gonna know what they're saying. But hopefully there's subtitles on here. But that's what we want. That's what the Premier League should do. Okay, because I've been on this whole rant about how, you know, we can go over the mistakes that they've made, right? But it's not only about that. It's how do we fix it, you know? And how do we get, you know, because refs shouldn't be abused, okay? But when they make the wrong call, when it does go to VAR and there's not the correct decision, then, you know, tensions build. You know, tensions build between the players and the ref, the coaches and the fourth official. The refs and the refs association want to attack them. You know, they want their protections, which of course they should have them. Nobody should go after them directly. But the players who are, you know, putting it all out there would at least love the correct decisions to be made. Yeah. So it's just like, you know, hey, why don't I'm gonna scratch your back, you scratch mine type thing. How do we fix it? How do we fix it so that at least we have the correct decision? Okay. So again, that all of that setup because VAR, you know, VAR, is something that again I do believe in. I think it's needed, but it just needs to be implemented correctly. So let's see what they show here. He grabbed him on the shoulder. Grab him on the shoulder, ask him. Also, and again, we shouldn't let this escape for sure, that like the refs, and I know old players have talked about it before, and I think it's good to kind of break that tension and break that like, and you know, kind of be more human, where it's like they're kind of giving it to each other. You know, and there should be a level of respect for sure for the referee. He's a human. He's trying his best. And, but when they're kind of giving you stick and you're kind of giving them, you know, there should be that. I think that there should be that, and they should be able to talk to you and you should be able to talk to them. So again, let's see. Mr. Referee, it's too late. Go check on VAR. That's another thing that I think there's been new EPL rules. To like kind of try to put some more safeguards for the referees, to like stop asking for VAR, like to stop surrounding me and asking for VAR. It's already being checked. Like I wish there was a way to maybe communicate that a little bit better. But you know, I think that they are at least genuinely trying. But you're the one making the decision. Maybe you don't see the same thing as VAR. I told them what I saw. Oh, that's good insight. Came in there, dribbling past them, and the defender held them with his arm. So it's a penalty.
Je vais t'inviter à venir voir les
I
images
invite you
parce
to
que
review images because the contact is very brief at the. Oh my god! You love to see it. I mean, is this me like being old that like I love to see this, or like I just love football and I just want to see it like, be the best that it can.
le contact est très furtif au niveau
It's
du bras,
very
très
very
très
brief.
furtif.
Merci beaucoup. Hey, I took one French class. Thanks a lot, he said. um, man, you love to see it. You love to see it. Again, you love to see that. It's not like a gotcha thing. It's like when police wear the whatever you call it, the cameras that they have to wear. This isn't like catch police doing bad. This is to protect everyone. This is to protect them and to protect the police. Because everybody's gonna have their versions of stories, and then you'll have video at least to go along with it. This is the same thing. This is like, the referees will not have such a time like trying to defend themselves, defend their integrity, XYZ. They're saying, "Hey, look at the process. Look at what we're doing. If there's something wrong with the laws, then okay, we can bring that up with the FA. But that's how it was given. That's how it's interpreted, and that's how we reached a decision." Perfect. Beautiful. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. I would love to see the Premier League do this. And hopefully they can implement it. Again, I think they've taken a lot of stick. And again, the referee union, that's the job of the union. I get it. The job is they're always going to back the ref. They're going to back their union member. Of course they are. That's what they're supposed to do. Like, I get that. But this is about fixing and making sure that the integrity of the game is protected. And so you love to see that. And I hope it happens for the sake of everyone, for the sake of the teams, for the sake of the refs, for the sake of the FA, and for the sake of the fans, that we know that the right decisions are being made. That's my fucking little soapbox on VAR and how to fix it.